So the aspect of utilizing something like this to free up a pair of hands so that then you can challenge them more. Then you can add weight, then you can add resistance, then you can add a weighted vest, and then you can have them go faster because speed is going to be a key to increasing intensity. Hello everyone. So I am going to try and make my first video for YouTube. Yay. Okay. Going over, and what I want to do is start going into a little bit more detail about some of my postings on Instagram and just try to make it brief. But for instance, this is one of my favorites. And so why is this one of my go-tos? Essentially, a lot of patients who've had a stroke cannot get their knee to bend. And I'm not saying this solves the problem, because this is obviously someone, she's just showing you the movement. But if you can get an extra pair of hands to assist you with the movement, then can we go faster? Can we go backwards? Can we use it to go up and down stairs and weight them down? So I would use this to assist with the movement, to take away the need for my hand placement, so that then we can go faster. Then we can get their heart rate up. So in this case, I want to also emphasize it's important for us to remember the normal movement, right? And so we need about 60 degrees of knee flexion in swing phase. Remember, the foot just needs to stay at neutral. So we need that assist to get more knee flexion to be able to clear the foot, because if their foot catches, they're going to hip hike to clear their foot, which is going to put them into an extensor moment. Not to mention that when you walk backwards, right? When you walk backwards, you need to do knee flexion first and then hip extension. So we need knee flexion for forward walking. We know backward walking is extremely beneficial for our patients in regards to increasing the challenge and increasing their challenge because they can't see where they're going backwards. It takes more putting the pieces together to go backwards, but we don't want them. And we want to do more backward walking, right? So if we can get that knee, some assist to get that knee flexion, that's going to be extremely beneficial for us. Not to mention when you go upstairs, and I can talk about that in a different video, but when you go upstairs, you need knee flexion first, then hip flexion to be able to clear that foot with the stair. So the aspect of utilizing something like this to free up a pair of hands so that then you can challenge them more. Then you can add weight, then you can add resistance, then you can add a weighted vest, and then you can have them go faster because speed is going to be a key to increasing intensity. I want to show one other video. So here, shout out to Jefferson Home. His crew sent me, after he took a webinar, he purchased a pair, and this is just a bungee set, and I'll include it in the notes section. I'll figure out how to do that. And my friend Jenna will figure out how to do that. And be able to clear his foot. So now he can go faster. He can go longer. Here, if he's doing this on his own, he could do this at home safer. But if he's doing this in the clinic, you can have the continuous heart rate monitor on him. But if I'm with him, treating him, and this isn't just him being in there doing a wellness program, then now I can add resistance at his waist as he's doing this. I can add a visual cue to get his head up. I can have him dual tasking because this is looking pretty darn good. And granted, I want more. Maybe he can start doing turning, with that. But right now I'm thinking, okay, I'm watching him do this. He is doing a great job. Let's up the ante and add resistance, maybe add a dual task, try to get his posture up better, maybe add something that he's reaching for with his arm. But a lot more potential to do additional things to increase the challenge even more because I'm utilizing this piece of equipment to help do something that if not, he would be purely compensating with more knee extension, which is going to cause even more hip hiking and is putting him at risk for catching his foot even more. So, love the bungees, love being strategic with the bungees, specifically facilitating knee flexion to get the 60 degrees you need in swing phase, to get knee flexion, then hip extension to walk backwards, and get knee flexion before hip flexion for doing stairs. So way fun. Just wanted to share, and I hope that you like these as I try to do a few more. Thanks.